Cloud Code is powerful, but premium model usage gets expensive really fast. Here is the play. Keep Cloud Code with all of its functionalities, like file edits, terminal actions, tool calls, and so on. But change the model root from paid to free. In this video, I will show you free or near free alternative, so your Cloud Code workflow stays the same, but the build to Anthropic doesn't. I will show two alternative ways how to achieve this. In the first, we will route the Cloud Code through Ollama to Kimi K2.5 model, and in the second one, we will perform a manual fallback using environment variables. One caveat up front, we will use Kimi K2.5 cloud version of the model, which uses the remote relay path. So you do not have to do computations and processing in your local PC or laptop, but at the same time, there is a drawback that the model is running on the cloud and it's not fully local and private. You can use timestamps to jump into a specific place in the video, but at first I would like to give you a brief context on why Ollama and why Kimi K2.5. As we know, the AI agent workflow is iterative. They run, they fail, they retry, they fix, they keep going on and on in the loop. So it's iterative, it's loop-like. It's not anymore one-shot prompt, one answer and it's done. It's a loop, and loops keeps repeating on, and on premium tier models it gets really expensive really fast. My goal here is simple. Keep the agent behavior, but cut the model cost for daily tasks. I am not replacing cloud forever, but I'm using the right tier and the right model for the right job. The idea is Cloud Code stays as terminal agent, Ollama becomes the model gateway, and Kimi K2.5 becomes the backend. Essentially same cockpit but different engines. And I will show you two methods as I mentioned earlier. Method A is faster and easier to start, but method B is a manual fallback. Very briefly, Ollama is an open source runtime and routing layer. Usually it runs local models, but also routes to supported local paths. Here it bridges Cloud Code to a non-Anthropic backend. Why Kimi K2.5? At the moment, many comparisons position it as a great alternative for coding tasks. The cost profile is better for iterative loops, and it works cleanly with Cloud Code through Ollama. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Setup method A. First, install Ollama for your operating system. Everything will be in the description box below. For macOS, use brew install Ollama. For Linux, use the following curl command. Or for Windows, download the installer from the docs ollama.com/windows. Open PowerShell or command line and run Ollama. Now the command setup. Use Ollama signin and Ollama pull Kimi-K2.5 cloud. Note that Kimi K2.5 cloud runs on Ollama cloud infrastructure. It does not fully run in your local machine. And since Ollama gives some free usage for their cloud, that is why Ollama sign-in is required. If Ollama is already running, launch Cloud directly. If not, start it once. Ollama serve, and in the next terminal you can launch Cloud through Ollama using the following command: Ollama launch Cloud --model, and here is our Kimi K2.5 cloud model. This is the key. Cloud Code starts as usual, but the model calls route through Ollama to Kimi K2.5. In addition, for large coding repositories, you can set more context window. Ollama context length equal, for example, 64,000 tokens, and then use Ollama serve. Or alternatively, set it to Ollama's settings. For code-based work, I recommended pumping up to the maximum available context limit. Setup method B, manual fallback. If launch wrappers change, use the following manual routing. It is explicit and predictable. So use the following environment variables: entropic auth token, entropic API key, and entropic base URL, and then call Cloud directly with the given model. In this case, Cloud -- model, Kimi K2.5 Cloud. What it does: entropic base URL points Claude Code to Ollama's local host, which runs by default on the port 11434. And authentication values are compatibility placeholders for this route. Run this in your project folder, give it a real task, and approve tools as needed. For this specific Kimi K2.5 Cloud model, you can check the usage limits in your Ollama account. I wanted to talk about a couple of reality checks and trade-offs. Once again, this Kimi K2.5 Cloud can be free or very low cost model to run. But again, it's not fully local and private. On the one hand, fully local models keep your data on your device, local and private, secure, and so on and so forth. But it needs stronger hardware, more RAM, more storage, and so on. So I would recommend the following rule of thumb. Use cloud remote relays for convenience and cost control, but fully local on-premises models when privacy requirements are strict. What I showed here is the low-cost or near-free alternative to these expensive tier models and usage, but it is not universal cure-it-all, right? You either pay with money for some privacy, or you give your data to be exposed to a remote server. If you're using Claude Code today, I would encourage you to try it out and see how it goes. If it was helpful, subscribe to my channel and give it a like, and leave me a comment. Let me know if this was helpful and what you would like to learn more. I have been exploring these and different AI tools for a while now, and I can talk a lot about them and share my findings and learnings. Expect more AI content in the nearest future, and in the meantime, have a great day and try it out. Stay healthy and stay curious.